Everyone loves an unexpected plot twist, but your education shouldn't be one of them. And nobody understands that better than Southern New Hampshire University. SNHU's online degree programs provide the flexibility you need, backed by support you can count on. With over 200 affordable options in psychology, criminal justice, business, and more, SNHU is built to fit your life and your budget. Visit snhu.edu/lastpodcast to learn more. That's snhu.edu/lastpodcast. Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have trusted Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years. Just tell Progressive what you want to pay, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Visit Progressive.com to find a car insurance rate that works for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the Last Podcast.
On the left.
Side stories.
From your glade. That's when the cannibalism started.
Side stories. Yes.
Kiss my tongue. I'm still thinking about it.
Suck my tongue.
Suck my tongue.
Man. You know, I was watching some b-ball, right? Because you do. You and your
Baseball?
men. Yeah,
Basketball.
Basketball.
Ooh, you watch that Golden State Warriors game?
No, a lot of it. But you know what I was thinking was, like, people talk about, like, yeah.
You want a bigger ball?
But I do. No, I want a smaller ball.
You want a smaller basketball?
Smaller ball, bigger hoops. Mine's XFL. Do you remember the original
You want
XFL?
Vietnam meets the NBA.
That would be incredible. Booby traps?
Also, XFL is back and it's doing pretty good.
It's
Sports talk.
very bad.
No, it's not.
I try to watch it.
You did not.
I try to watch it.
You didn't like it?
It's fine. Where's the big buddy? Where's the busty cheerleaders?
Oh,
and the fireworks?
You want it to be more. You want pomp and circumstance.
Oh, very much so. I would love to have more extreme snacks and all that shit. But I was thinking about when these basketball men, right? When they put the ball up in there, right? When they dunk the ball and they shoot the ball, people don't really talk about, because I know I played basketball for a while.
Yeah.
I played basketball in high school for a little bit.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
In Queens?
No, high school was in Florida.
You played on the basketball team?
JV squad.
You did?
Oh, yeah. I had fucking good cut.
Wow.
I was a good shooter.
When?
This is in high school.
Really?
When I was like 15, 16.
Wow.
I loved basketball. I used to play it all the
I love
time.
basketball.
But you know what people
I didn't like my
discuss?
coach, so I wrestled so I could grab butts.
Okay.
It was all men.
And that's your power.
Mm-hmm.
That's your superpower. But I was thinking, man, these balls fly around so fast after they're done shooting and stuff. These guys get hurt. Jam your fingers and stuff. So I watched the guy dunk a basketball on top of another guy, and then I was watching the basketball go through hoop and then hit him on the head. But no one really talks about how much that must hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt that bad. The balls aren't that hard.
They're very hard.
No, they bounce.
When's the last time you touched a basketball?
Well, there's one out here in our studio. And
we mix it up.
I grab it.
Oh, yeah, but that's a hard ball. It's these boys really sacrifice. They are. They are.
I don't think it doesn't give you the right to be a killer.
No.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Welcome to Side Stories, everyone. Ben hanging out with Henry.
No, ask OJ. It's so difficult to be so good at sports because he was the only one that was so good at sports that they just gave him give him his freedom.
Jimmy Snuka also got away with murder. Jimmy Snuka killed a gal in the 80s, I want to say, and then he had a full wrestling career after that. We could almost cover Jimmy Snuka on the last podcast episode.
Jimmy Snuka, it sounds like
Superfly.
Is that an Inuit thief? Right? You can't see that?
I don't know.
Mr. Snuka?
No, it's Jimmy Snuka.
He's a murderer.
He's Hawaiian, I believe.
Oh, sure.
All right. Well, that's fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know what all the different rules are all the time.
Well, you know what, buddy? Speaking of little people, dude, we got to talk about this up top. Chucky.
Oh, well.
You know the guy who plays Chucky? I didn't know.
Well,
first of all, I didn't know that there was a tangible actor that ever played. Of course, we're talking about the little man that fell in love with Jennifer Tilly. And we love our Chucky. Well, one of the dudes who played him way back in the day, his name is Ed Gale. No idea who this guy is. Apparently, he was busted with child porn.
And now we know.
Oh, good Lord.
It's that fast. How fast that happens. He got caught by a group. I guess he was being
It was on
I mean,
Creep. It was the Creep Catcher unit.
This is brand new, so we don't know how vetted any of this information is.
What are you
We're
talking
just
about?
seeing
We're getting this from LA Weekly.
I know, and wow, but just LA Weekly's defense, hyper emotional defense of Taylor Swift makes me distrust them as an entire entity.
You better be careful, bro. We're not pissing off the Swifties.
I'm
pissed off Scientology. Who cares? The Swifties, I don't fuck with them.
I'm neutral. You can have her.
We have one inside the house.
Keep your Aryan goddess to yourselves, and I hope you love her. I hope
All
you love
good.
Her.
She's great.
But Ed Gale, he's being accused of trying to meet with a minor for sex.
Mm-hmm.
This meeting occurred, it was Friday, April 14th. This is real hot off the presses, by a group that called themselves Creep Catcher Unit.
Creep Catcher
the CC unit confronted Ed Gale with a folder containing printouts of alleged sexual conversations he had with a decoy account posing as a 14-year-old boy.
Okay, here's my thing. Now, obviously, yes, I'm fine with it. They busted him with a bunch of CP. The man, things need to be investigated. And if all comes out that it is true, he needs to be held
nailed to
accountable.
the wall with very short little nails.
What about the people who do the catching? Ted Bundy worked on a suicide hotline.
Oh, sure.
Do you think there's anyone inside of these organizations that's getting off, pretending to be a 14-year-old boy, catching these people?
Oh, my God. I don't
know.
I feel now we are
Is the call coming from inside the house?
I feel that people...
We don't know.
We actually have gotten reached out to by one of the detectives, or one of the people that work with the detectives that work on one of those systems.
And they're doing the Lord's work.
Most of the time, I feel they are a lot of times either personal victims of abuse or are people that are so violently not into it that they then spend their life doing which stuff is extremely icky.
I don't want to talk to these people. So they get on there on the front lines.
They do. And they get in there and they have to say a bunch of stuff. They have to say mid. You know what I mean? They have to learn how to talk like a 14-year-old to fool a pedophile.
This is one of the areas where ChatGPT might actually help. Save the mental health of the people who have to go hunt the predators that are around our society. Maybe it would work.
I would love
these
to
people
see.
have to have PTSD. Because I was making a joke. I know that the people that do this are good, but they have to have PTSD. How many predators can you hunt without being like, God damn it, man? Is there one person who doesn't like this stuff?
They talk about this. The guys think about, the people that deal with these guys on a regular basis. The therapists for pedophiles in jail. The guys that have to spend their whole lives in these sex units, these criminal sex units, going and real police officers going after. It's a lot. You have to see a lot of material that you don't want to see.
Well,
but it's weird. But imagine ChatGPT trying to figure out how to walk back how many prompts of hey, how do I seduce a pedophile? Just a prompt of imagine I'm a 14-year-old boy. I'm into
I don't want to.
what am I into? 14-year-old pogs?
I have no idea.
You're out there, you're your
I think it's
fidget
just video
spinner?
games. It's the same thing that we like, but with more tech, I think.
Yes,
right? Basically.
much more involved. But I feel like everyone's gonna be pretty upset.
Yes,
at ChatGPT if they found out that this has all been kind of useful tool to quote unquote get pedophiles riled up.
I mean, it would be a good thing because right now it's just framing people who are innocent. So this is actually the group's 353rd catch.
Whoa!
So isn't that amazing?
Pull
It's actually
up in the boat.
It's kind of disgusting that number is so high, and it's also one of those interesting things because we're going to get into a story here as well about a hitman. But it's just amazing that they were able to catch so many people who are I really think this is going to be it. This is where I found the love of my life.
It does.
It's absolutely disgusting. So anyway, I'm not even sure I don't know what Chucky he was.
I don't know. It seems he was in
old.
the original. He was in the original Chucky. He was the body of the doll. And so, as we know, the real actor behind Chucky, of the character of Chucky, is Brad Dourif.
Absolutely.
Because Brad Dourif, he's one of the best horror of any genre actors on the face of the planet. So I believe he was much like the poor guy who played Darth Vader. And it's sad, can't even tell you his name. He was the wrestler. You know that old story?
No.
Where it's he basically was
I never even thought it wasn't the dude.
No, it was not James Earl Jones.
So when he took his mask off.
It was a guy, right? It was a white man. Because it's funny because he's voiced by a black man. But if you look at him, he was a massive wrestler. But
I didn't know that.
He was fed a line a bit that they said, well, you're Darth Vader, don't worry. And he said all the lines. And then, but the thing is, he had
over.
He had a face mask on,
right?
And so he'd be like, I think I bet you at some point he's like, "Are you sure that you can you even understand?" Because he was like
Yeah,
some
it's going
Romanian
great.
man. But
Going great.
nailing it each time. Because never telling him he did not know that he was not actually going to be Darth Vader until after the fact that he saw it. I mean, he made his
But
money.
it was his face when they took off the mask.
Yes, that was his face, but he was
So-
not the character's voice.
And he's dead.
Very much
He
so.
could have cashed in on Comic-Con money.
I think
would have
that
had
he did
He
for
would have
a
had a
while.
moment, I think. I didn't realize that. That must be so disheartening when you're like completely cut out. It reminds me of what Metallica did with their fucking bassist.
He did very well. He died in November 2020. David Prowse, he went, and that is the name of the man. He was a weightlifter and wrestler. He was he was the body of Darth Vader and didn't get credit till later on. That's kind of what's nice about nerddom and all that shit, is that eventually those crimes can be sorted out.
Absolutely. And again, the body of Darth Vader, a good person, the body of Chucky. Oh, not so much.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
And as Henry said before the show, there's a picture of him, and he's got an oxygen machine.
He's got the CPAP machine. He's got a photo printer, which are all just pedophile props.
Yep, those are all accoutrements. And if you're going to buy a pedophile toy, that would come as like one of the accessories, a printer, and a CPAP machine.
All I know is I'm going to show everybody when we get our CPAP machines, which I'm certain at some point we will be forced to have.
Those?
When you can't breathe anymore because you're big and fat and out of shape.
Yeah, but
also like sometimes there are issues where if like, you know, I guess if you have lung collapse, we're going to get emails. Sidestorieslpotl@gmail.com. How did you get your CPAP machine?
Take it to Twitter.
Take it to Twitter. But talk about another reason why you could never, ever trust something that seems too good to be true.
Absolutely.
Is this story that just was like made for side stories.
So stupid.
No one's learned anything. We're all just doing the same shit over and over again in an Alice in Wonderland style loop of insanity.
Just stupidity on top of stupidity all the time.
Hosea Ernesto Garcia, he was arrested for applying for a murder for hire job. He is an Air National Guardsman, and he thought that he found his jackpot because he found his calling when he saw the website www.rentahitman.com.
I know.
That is real. He did do this. He not only applied, he applied many times.
But they say people don't want to work anymore. And look at that. This guy says, you know what? I'll take a job, please.
I'm taking a stab at my dream. I'm looking at my dream. My dream is now arriving in front of me. This is it. It'd be like, I want to see when Lord Michaels dies, there will eventually be like a prank, apply for Saturday Night Live web portal that you could go to, and then you arrive at a place, and then when you got all your props and all your characters,
right?
And then a disgruntled improv comedian comes from behind you and beats you in the back of the head with a blackjack.
Sure,
right? It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But this is what happened to this guy. So he showed up. So. Oh, God. Now, the website Rent-A-Hitman.com was created in 2005 to advertise a cybersecurity startup, right? And it was kind of a funny little
funny idea
thing. But then eventually, the administrator who owned the website thought it would be really funny to create this parody website that would have false testimonies from people who claim to have been professional hitmen and how happy they were with the customer service of Rent-A-Hitman.
With this, I remember, because we talked about them before, and I saw an interview clip, they just started getting requests for hitmen, and then they were like, wow, this is serious. So they give those requests immediately over to law enforcement, because they were like, at first, they're like, should we shut down this website? But in catch a predator of their own.
Look at this website.
They said, no can do.
The fucking rentahitman.com website is amazing. All right, Rent-A-Hitman, your point and click solution. We're 100% HIPAA compliant. Hitman Informational Privacy and Protective Act of 1964.
All in.
You could click the thing. I love this, the blurb. It's common knowledge that the dark and deep webs are not safe marketplaces for carrying out nefarious deeds. These sites are often fraught with potential risks, including viruses. And fraud is rampant. Fraud.
I need to kill my goddamn husband, but I do not want to get a computer virus. I need to get...
Let your fingers do the walk.
Wow, so
there's no guarantee of privacy, and your information could be leaked to less than reputable websites, including law enforcement agencies, and that's no fun. It says that's no fun.
That's no fun. You're literally talking to the law enforcement agency right here.
Tired of getting bullied? Rent-A-Hitman has assisted individuals just like you as the victim of being bullied at the gym, and the office, or at the club. So this guy...
Well, I'm going to say this. They are making it slightly... it seems a little
not obvious.
Well, it seems, you know what? What if you are being bullied and you do want to rent a hitman?
Fucking go to a Taekwondo class. Look, customer service and industry awards. Rent-A-Hitman prides itself with exceptional customer service. It won the 2018 to 2021 Trigger Warning Award.
That's not a real award.
This is incredible. But this guy, this is just out loud.
So,
it's right here.
Garcia went by the name Reaper. And he was, he said that he earned his marksmanship from military experience.
Well, yeah, that's what got him the nickname Reaper.
He was an expert marksman for not missing a single bullseye on all the targets and for shooting expert with 2 or more weapons, according to the FBI. To be fair, he would have been a great hitman.
Super built for the job. He is very, very experienced.
He has like a gun that looks like a hitman's gun.
Well, he definitely does the selfie picture like a man soliciting a woman against her will on the internet. There is he says here, not only did he apply he sent in like the resume, he sent in his own resume, including his driver's license and passport. And then he sent more identifying information saying, like, just in case you don't think this is me, he put his home address and another headshot. And then he eventually agreed to kill someone from the website as a representative. He said that for $5,000 from an FBI agent.
This is what's so sad. Have a little faith in yourself. Bet on you, dude. If you're going to take a person's life and they really want it done, $1 million.
Well, I've actually heard, I got a little bit of pushback on that from listeners, which I do hear. Where like a couple of them really said,
we have a lot of Hitman listeners.
Our Hitman community, hit people, thank you. They are the backbone of Last Podcast Network.
They are.
And these guys, they say, which I do believe, like number one, hitmen are largely, you got to know the guy. They're doing it for free because they want to do it. Alex, Lori Vallow's brother.
Oh, my goodness.
Lori Vallow's
that trial,
brother.
by the way, we haven't really talked too much. We'll talk about it at some point.
It's very emotional.
It is.
It's really Well, part of it, that this story, this is a tangent, but the Lori Vallow trial is really kind of illustrating, like, obviously we have a lot of fun here, but it's how very sad it all was. And the idea of watching your mother go completely fucking insane.
It's Hereditary. We were talking on Sirius yesterday. We were talking about the movie Hereditary, and she is kind of like that.
Very similar. But to come back to the point where it's, just they say, like, you know, you need to know your hitman, number one, and also you'd be kind of surprised how low the money is for some people.
Well, what's interesting about Garcia, not only did he want to be a hitman, he was willing to go the extra mile. He told undercover agents that he would be comfortable torturing victims and taking. And he said, I would be comfortable taking trophies such as fingers or ears.
And I'm glad, honestly, because that's so important nowadays, especially if you're applying for a job, is you really got to hit your employer with like what all of your various boundaries are. Like, are you not super into anal play? Like,
let them know.
Are you a person that needs to, like, you love blood? I must see blood. Buckets of blood. I have to see blood. The only way for me to work in this agency, sir, is that I'm going to need to see at least a pint of blood on my first day.
I'll work in your bathroom. So interestingly enough, so he has this AR-15. There's a picture of it there. He's got a little scope. And he accepted an envelope of $2,500. Now, the fictional person he was going to kill was an abusive husband. After agreeing to the terms of the murder arrangement, Garcia asked the agent if he needed to provide a photograph of the dead body. But here's my question. Is it going to hold, this kind of almost goes back to what we were talking about with the To Catch a Predator stuff. Sometimes these cases do get thrown out because of entrapment and things. I feel like sometimes an abusive husband does need to be popped in the head.
Hey.
So is it wrong?
I mean, yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Legally.
Yes, it is.
It is incorrect. But
he may have said in his own mind, he's a military man. He's Garcia, and he says, you know what, I'm going to stand up for this woman. I'm going to kill this abusive husband.
I feel like that's the most incel-y part of this whole thing is that idea. Straight up, if you know a friend's getting like abused by somebody, I think the key is
break their legs,
destroy their property. Like, I know, again, we're not lawyers. And I'm not anything but one of the most important voices in internet content on the face of the goddamn planet. And you have to, if you want to do something, you got to take something in your own hands. I also believe financial revenge is really good. Go and take their money. Go take something from them. Again, suing somebody is a real way to deeply punish them for a long period of time.
Let's not go nuts here, or just forget about them entirely.
Oh, just move on.
Move the fuck on and let them live their horrible, pathetic lives.
Because guess what? When it comes down to it, abusers, it comes back around. Justice is served.
It is in many ways.
Very honestly, no.
Sometimes not, though.
No, it's not. No,
sometimes not.
No.
Anyway, what you can't do is hire a hitman or be a hitman. There's a picture of Garcia smiling.
You got to do it yourself.
And so he is now looking at up to 10 years incarceration.
Wow, that's really it, huh?
Well, he didn't do anything.
No.
He just said he would, you know.
How often does that happen?
It seems like this website does it a lot.
But it literally is a joke website. This is a joke website.
No, but they really do catch these people all the time, I think. That's the whole point.
We just need to teach these kids. They need to look at the internet and know that you can't believe. You can't believe what someone just randomly says on there. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know. You don't even know what your friends are doing.
Yeah.
You know, on their own, you don't know what they're doing at home when you're not with them. All right?
Well,
so just fucking, go to
So when Garcia...
Learn the code?
When Garcia was arrested there after taking the cash, which maybe they should let him keep. It's our money, isn't it? Garcia allegedly told the agents that he did have some second thoughts about being a hitman and that he changed his mind. Garcia stated that he was meeting with the undercover agent to tell him...
I was just about to quit.
Well, that's what he said. He said he met with the agent to tell him that he had changed his mind and did not want to do this kind of work. Garcia stated that he was going to call the agent when he got to his car and leave the money on the curb.
What is he, Micah from Love is Blind?
I don't know.
That's what that sounds like.
I don't know what that reference means. But anyway.
Y'all know, though. They'll know that now. Y'all know that now.
I don't know.
Live from your grave.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out online. Yes, that's right. You don't have to smash your face with a hammer. You can just start a business. It's got everything you need on Squarespace, from securing your domain to building a professional site and showcasing your work all in one place. Let's say you want to show everybody how you can carve your ribs out of your lower abdomen so that you look more like a Ken doll. That's amazing. You can bring your vision to life with AI-powered design or curated templates, plus flexible editing tools that helps you create something that truly reflects your style, especially if you are somebody that is trying to corrupt the young men of America. That's what Squarespace is really going to help you. Squarespace makes it easy. It makes it easy for you to put all that together, and you just go to Squarespace and do it all. Thanks, Braden. Head to squarespace.com/left for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code LEFT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. It's so important to remember with the busyness of the holidays, every holiday, Arbor Day, that day about the planet, President's Day. There's so many things to adapt to in this life, and it doesn't follow a perfect plan. God, ruins the whole weekend. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, it can be a space to pause, reevaluate, and adjust to any unexpected changes. With over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is one of the leading online therapy platforms, having served millions of people globally. BetterHelp makes it easier to fit therapy into your routine. You're in good hands, too. BetterHelp therapists have at least 3 years and 1,000 hours of hands-on experience, and hold all required education, training, and certifications. It's easy to do, and the help is better over there. You don't have to navigate life's changes alone. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/lastpod. That's betterhelp.com/lastpod. Summer means freedom. And for adults, summer means work next to freedom. But thanks to Mint Mobile's summer sale, it can almost feel like the work is playtime for the adults. Right now, all of Mint's plans are $15 per month, even unlimited. Free yourself from big wireless and switch to Mint Mobile for high-speed data and coverage on the T-Mobile 5G network. It's so well connected, I could call from anywhere. deep from well within my bunker, where my AI-fueled robots slowly but surely toil for me, but I know for a fact I'm saving money on my phone plan? Or up above, where I'm training all of my giant Amazon female warriors who will fight in bulletproof mesh? Also, honestly, Mint Mobile's really cheap and it's really reliable, so you should use it. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's mintmobile.com/LPOTL. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/LPOTL. That's it. There's no catch. Upfront payment of $45 per 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required, $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Includes up to 20 gigabyte hotspot. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com.
It's just been a hard couple of weeks for our younger military, isn't it?
Well,
between the
between that-
leaks and now this guy, I don't know.
Well, it's weird because it's what Marcus brought up when we did our Relax Fit, like the idea of it's these fucking wieners. These little wieners are the ones that are going
Thank
to
you for
destroy
your
so
service,
much.
wieners.
Not
wow.
those wieners. I'm talking
They're
about
on the front lines of the drone war.
Well, drone wars. It's very difficult because you got to sit all day.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with the drama.
They're going to get
of blowing up villages and it feels like you're not doing anything.
And my friend, you just got yourself a purple shard. Congratulations, you've killed 18 people with drones. That's a purple shard award right there.
Is that what Marcus got? Is that what he bleeds from his asshole? Is that called a purple shirt?
I hope it's not purple. We can't have any more illnesses pop up in this man.
No.
Not in our young boy.
Talking about blood.
Yeah.
Right? This story. I don't know a lot about Japan. I want to go, right? I love Japan.
I know I can fit. My older brother can fit, so I want to go. I've heard it's amazing.
I want to go. I'm so excited. And Marcus said that when he went, he said that, it's very, it's sensory overload. It's very intense, right? It's like a lot going on.
That's his impression.
But
I like casinos because I like the ding, because I'm crazy, because my brain is like constantly going nuts. So for me, that's actually neutral.
That's how I feel. Yes. Right? Yeah, I feel calm in a casino.
I love the dings.
Me too. I love it.
Dings.
I remember the last time we were in Vegas when I ate like 30 milligrams worth of edibles. And then that one thing, they have the electronic craps machine. It's got the big dice in it. I'm watching them just bong around. Like, that's fun. And all
it is fun.
$400 is gone. It's just gone.
But you're helping the economy.
I'm helping the economy. But Japan's got a lot of like kind of fun. It seems like themey restaurants. And this was something I want to unpack because I have no fucking clue what it is that they're talking about and how often this is. This comes from the Daily Mail, highly reputable source.
Okay.
Japanese waitress is fired for mixing her own blood into cocktails at what this place called a quote-unquote problem child concept cafe.
Okay, that's interesting. It's called the Mandaji Cafe in Sapporo.
It's Mandaije con Cafe Daku, right? Nailed it.
You sound worse when you try to do it that way.
Now,
yes, very good.
The point of this place is it's in Sapporo, Hokkaido, right? The name I feel
you're trying.
I'm Alex Trebek here.
I'm happy that you're trying.
Yeah. Puerto Rico.
I hate you.
I like that. But it really works.
Uruguay. Congratulations.
Uruguay.
You're officially white.
All right.
Nice. But you say certain words correctly.
See, so everyone can know.
Look
when
at
I
that.
go to the Mexican restaurant, that meets the quesadilla. Immediately they know, like, ooh, that guy's international.
Authentico.
Now, this cafe is supposed to be a place where they hire troubled girls.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell this means. Now,
that's good. People get in trouble when they're younger.
It's weird. It's been a part of a bigger problem. That the cafe advertises itself as an establishment for quote unquote problem children.
As long as they're not being preyed upon by problem adults.
I'm certain that there's a little grabsies there. And then it says the cutest girls who enjoy the darkness.
I see. Yeah.
It's a goth chick cafe.
Awesome.
Which that sounds fucking amazing. I can't wait I want to go. But the girl that was arrested is that apparently, she wasn't arrested. She was fired and then given, I guess it was some kind of like fine but it was fine. But she was caught slipping her blood into a bunch of cocktails that she was serving to people.
Wow.
Now they're going to do it. They're literally just going to like clean it up and move on.
Of course. What else are you going to do?
They're getting rid of all the cups. which is kind of crazy. I do feel like, you can't actually technically steam wash all these things, and it's just a little bit of blood.
Wow. So interestingly enough, the cafe owner tweeted a statement, and this statement is interesting because it sounds so sad. He says, please let me continue oh my goodness. He says, please let me continue the store a little longer so I can be happy alone.
Yes.
I'll clean the store, change glasses, and dispose of alcohol that may have been contaminated. Once again, I am very sorry to have caused you trouble this time.
All he's trying to do is hire hot, troubled goth women in your neighborhood. And we need to support this man. We need to be there for this man. We need to support these poor goth troubled women. We need to bring them home. We need to invite them to our families.
Man.
We need to marry them and be with them. Right?
We gotta go, bro. So in Tokyo, there's a snake cafe, a ninja-themed entertainment restaurant, and a variety of maid and butler cafes. Oh, that looks so fun.
And then a doctor did say apparently drinking the blood of other people is very dangerous.
But also, have you heard about this term?
But this is a bigger thing. Part-time job terrorism.
Have you heard of the term sushi terrorism?
This is all a part of the same thing. And I don't know whether or not it's happening in America or not. So it starts with the Japanese concept of part-time job terrorism, which is somebody that is not a salaried person, someone who's there in a temporary aspect, and then they fuck up a bunch of stuff. And a part of what that is sushi terrorism. It's that in Japan, we have one here too, where you go to the conveyor belt restaurants.
I love it. We did it in Australia.
I love it. The conveyor belt sushi restaurants, and that it has been a social media, I guess, prank theme where you go and you ruin food that is kind of in a communal setting.
I will say this. It seems, I understand, it's a public, you're communal eating, but the cops did arrest two diners. They're both 35 and 34 years old, and they were arrested for eating the pickled ginger from communal serving bowls using their chopsticks instead of serving utensils. But
because the chopsticks just came from your mouth.
Yeah, but do you need to be arrested? Because if Americans were held to account, it would be a pipeline from old country buffet to prison.
Oh, they would just be waiting. Boom, it would be like a speed trap for spittle.
It really would be.
And God knows what we would be.
Oh God,
the fucking I
don't want to know.
Straight up, we would be the son of Sam and Jeffrey Dahmer of spittle.
Yeah, I don't want to know
because of just how much I spit.
Got any more of the mac and cheese?
Excuse me, sir. I would like some Salisbury steak. My mic is wet.
I refuse to watch them do a contamination test on any buffet food. We know what they're going to find.
I can't.
And I need to have this lie live.
This is what I've been saying this about the U.S. government.
Yes.
That's been the main issue I've really had with it over the last couple of years, which has been just lie better.
Can't we
try harder with the lies?
Please.
Come with act like you love me. Act like you care if I get upset. Lie to me harder.
We're all living in a farce, and I would just, because everyone's like, oh, everyone has their own reality now. It's like all of it's fake. So let's just all agree on the fake one we want.
With the nice one, the cool one.
The coolest one possible, yes. And then everything will be fine because it's all made up anyway.
But it's difficult. They have to go and they have to really clamp down on these guys, right? They do, because if people are filming it, they're making their little funny content bits about it. People are going to get mad about it. You could see how that would fuck with sort of the tourism industry of Japan. It would fuck with the restaurant industry if it became publicly known that people like to stick their fingers in and out of all the sushi, which has now been kind of a social contract.
Oh God,
that we've all held ourselves to.
That reminds me of our friend has the only Ron Jeremy story that I know, which obviously he's a disgusting man, at the place that Lemmy would hang out at all the time.
Yeah, Rainbow Grill.
So apparently Ron used to use the bathroom by the kitchen and then come out of the bathroom without washing his hands and touch all the bread.
He's disgusting.
Isn't that gross,
I had a friend that also say that there was a pool, where his apartment was, you could see him. He'd come out on his balcony and just unabashedly watch them all swim. They'd be swimming, and he'd just get binoculars and just watch. And it's like, man, haven't you seen enough tits?
How much snooch do you have to see?
How much more? Obviously, we know he's a serial rapist. So
well, speaking of Japan, let's talk about this when it comes to Monopoly. Do you like this story? There's two dudes and they were playing Monopoly.
What?
And it was in
No,
Brussels.
there's this other story.
And I will say this, Monopoly has led to more fights than crystal meth.
Well, now technically it's a hack subject, but you need to come back around to understand just how
No, it's not hacky.
Monopoly,
It's not hacky.
But because people talk about how Monopoly ruins relationships, but they don't
It does.
really talk about how it ruins relationships.
It's almost
But so
like
does
people
Risk.
think it's real money, but it's not. It's Monopoly money, which is also what real money is.
Well, it's because to true nerds, they all think that, your behavior within the game is kind of say
If you
something
want to
about
be a
your
con
inner.
man, you can.
You got to be. It's the game. You're trying to win the Monopoly.
The only thing
I'm
you
trying to win this game.
The only thing you can't do is if you were the banker, you can't fuck with people's money.
I always did.
But you can screw people over. You can make horrible deals.
But this is the reason why I recused myself from Monopoly because I could not be trusted with the bank.
You're like my grandmother and Rummy Cube.
It's just because again, I don't see any stakes here. It's a game. It's
No,
fake
but you
money.
do have to stay within some parameters. Otherwise, the game is completely worthless.
But that's why I moved away from that. Went to Risk, which is a true merit-based game.
Yes. So in Brussels, there was two dudes, and one guy got into a fight because he didn't like the approach that the other Monopoly player was taking.
Of course, because some people really do the land grab. Because it depends on if you guys are trying to suck up as many properties as possible, or you're the type of person trying to line up proper properties in order to possibly and then flex hotels.
And what's so interesting about this story is around 5 a.m.
Oh yeah.
On April 2nd, a group of 4 people had been playing the board game on
Alcohol was involved
on the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, that's a really intense street game.
Well, I think it gets more intense if you're actually homeless. Then it's like, whoa, it's very serious.
You're playing for keeps. Yeah.
So the participants were loud enough to wake up the neighbors, a father and his son.
Yeah, can you imagine?
And they're like, get the hell out of here.
You're homeless, but you're playing a capitalist in a game. I would just be ruthless.
Yes. Things quickly got heated between the players and the father-son duo, resulting in the son bringing out a katana sword for defense. And then they ended up going to battle in real life with the sword.
The sad part about that story is the fact that it was sheathed.
Yeah.
He didn't really mean it.
Well, the player tried to grab the katana and remove it from the holster, but the son tried to get it back. And anyway, it really is a nerd fight.
Very much so. You're fighting over Monopoly.
Yeah, but they were wounded, and they did go to the hospital, and the son was struck in an artery and is actually in critical condition.
No shit.
So they might die over this.
The dumbest thing
It's
possible.
5 a.m. in the morning. You get woken up by a group of idiots playing Monopoly. My response is I tried, because people are fucking nuts.
Sure.
So I would just,
always disengage.
I'm good. I just take it.
Yeah, I do take it. I would think that there's got to be, in America, it seems to be, we're really jumping to, here especially, we're jumping to very physical, like over-the-top reactions.
Well,
right now America's suffering from a problem of very old people that are armed to the teeth, that are home alone and scared, and they can't wait to shoot strangers.
That's that. And then there's the middle-aged ones who are alone and scared and home alone. And then there's the young people that are alone and home and scared alone with guns armed. America is the perfect. So they say there's more acts of violence on a daily basis in minimum security jails.
Sure.
Like there's more fights, but the fights are much more intense in maximum security. People get shanked, you die.
Yes.
So in America, we don't have the middle ground.
Yes.
We are in maximum security.
All the time.
So you can't just go like, keep it down, because you just don't know.
Well, sometimes, though, you got to fight for your damn self, which is why I believe in the water balloon.
The water balloon's great. Yes, more water balloons.
Water balloon.
Please.
I think that if you want to disrupt a intrusive Monopoly game,
that would ruin the whole board.
Water balloons are the way to go. And then what you do is you keep one frozen just in case they try to escalate. And then you beat them in the nuts.
That's the nuke of water balloons.
That is, you beat them in the nuts with it. I feel like there needs to be more nut-based attacks and less shooting people in the head. I think it is much better to, you know what we need? Remember in the cartoons, they used to have the gun that has the boxing glove.
That's
at
fun.
the end of it.
Great.
Shoot a guy in the nuts.
Bonk.
Right? Bonk him right in the testicles. Take him out. Drop him out. Give him something to think about. Because that's what my dad said. He said there was no such thing as a dirty win in a fight. The only thing it does is end the fight.
I'm
and then
happy.
What you got to do is you torture a man's testicles.
Right.
You grip him and you rip him and you suck him and you bite him. right? You bite him and you try to
Good.
suck his dick. You act
Great.
like you're about to suck his dick.
Good idea.
I think that's the big key, is that you get down on all fours and you say, like, why don't we fuck this out?
Let's
and
fuck
the next
it out.
thing
Right.
you know is that you're making it a fight.
Yeah.
But you're fucking too.
Yeah, your dad gave you interesting advice, but you know what? That's Polish advice, and it's under 5'8" advice, and I think that that's right.
It's about going.
That's why I don't fuck with nobody, because the little ones, they are close to your balls.
I'll zip around your ankles.
Yeah, I know.
I'll bite. I bite. I bite. I go for eyeballs. I want to fucking. At the end of it, you love me. You know, like at the very end of the fight, you're like, wow, I'm satisfied.
Look at this guy.
I just was
Look at my little buddy.
Rise from your grave.
The first few weeks back at school set the tone for the rest of the year. iExcel helps kids build confidence and get up to speed fast. iExcel is an award-winning learning platform that helps kids truly understand what they're learning, whether they're building math confidence, strengthening reading and writing skills, or reviewing science concepts. We know our little Carmelita is doing extremely well in chemistry, to the point where we're almost concerned. Her experiments are taking her to the edge of knowledge and bringing her to questions of not whether she can do what she wants to do, but whether she should. And Wendy's learning a lot about the Civil War. And from pre-K through 12th grade, iExcel offers personalized interactive learning that adapts to each child's level and pace. Like it balances Wendy's love of chicken with her love of the Civil War. But it's still wonderful what iExcel helps her to get leaps and bounds beyond the other children at school. iExcel is used in 96 of the top 100 school districts in the United States. 96 of the top 100! Studies show kids who use iExcel score higher on tests, and also higher on whether or not they're going to get any snackies after their main dinner. Make an impact on your child's learning. Get iExcel now. And Last Podcast on the Left listeners can get exclusive 20% off iExcel membership when they sign up today at iexcel.com/left. Visit iexcel.com/left to get the most effective learning program out there at the best price. Is there anything better than a summer evening outdoors? Enjoy your space to the fullest with new greenery from Fast Growing Trees. I love a big, thick bush. Fast Growing Trees is America's largest, most trusted online nursery, and they can send me a big, thick bush any time of the day. It arrives at work. It arrives at my car. I can pinpoint on a Google map where it is. Send me a big, thick, brown bush. And they send it immediately when they have it, because sometimes the shaver comes to town. I remember one time I ordered a cherry wood tree from Fast Growing Trees. And my God, I couldn't cut it down, no matter what my father told me to do. I had to lie to him about it. And next thing you know, I became the first president of the United States of America. And even you can become the first president of the United States of America with Fast Growing Trees. Right now, get up to half off select summer planting essentials, plus get an additional 20% off your first purchase with code LEFT at checkout. That's an additional 20% off at fastgrowingtrees.com with code LEFT at checkout. Offer is valid for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply. Most of us picked a bank at 16 and never looked back. Sound familiar? That's where Chime comes in. They're not like traditional old banks who charge fees and gatekeep perks and rewards. Chime offers the most rewarding, fee-free banking, all with no overdraft fees, no monthly fees, no minimum balance fees. You get 5% cash back on Chime Card in a category of choice, like gas or groceries, all while building credit through regular, everyday spending with no credit check. And you can also grow your money faster with a savings rate that's 9 times the national average. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free with America's #1 choice for banking. Head to chime.com/left. That is chime.com/left. Sign up now. It only takes a few minutes. Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services and Chime Card provided by Chime's bank partners. Qualifying direct deposits required. Terms and limits apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
All right, well, let's move on quickly. Henry, let's talk about this story. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Austin. Do you want to do this Austin story really quick?
Well, I don't know a lot about this story.
We don't know a lot. Okay, so there's eight people have gone missing.
Yes.
So the 8th body has been found in a lake.
This is in
Lady Bird Lake.
Lady Bird Lake.
Which I believe that was the nickname of, was it Johnson's wife? Lady Bird Johnson?
I couldn't
I think it
possibly
was
give a
Johnson's
shit.
wife.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they're naming this the Rainy Street Ripper. Now, this is
it's a bit early for a nickname.
It is, but it is a potential serial killer in Austin. I'm not going to say it's a coincidence that all comedians move to Austin and immediately there's a serial killer there.
Because now they got all these murderers there. And all they do is kill.
I killed it on stage. Austin residents fear they may have a serial killer on the loose. It's the 8th body has been found in 10 months. They've been pulled from the same lake. People don't know what the hell's going on. The victims they seem to be young men in their 30s, and they're strong. They seem to be strong men, like not usual serial killer victims in some ways. Kind of interesting. And it's obviously very sad.
I just don't know. At first, they said they did not suspect foul play because they had just brought a body out of the water. John Christopher Hayes Clark was discovered, and they said that he died of like natural causes. They couldn't find trauma.
It reminds me of the smiley face killer case in Wisconsin, where everyone, because it does happen, you get hammered and you walk into a lake.
You just fall. Yeah, exactly. We covered the mysterious disappearance of another dude that ended up in the lake. Yeah.
So it seems like but 8 in 10 months, something's going on. That's like a lot.
See,
that's like either Austin is just full of people who get hammered or walk into lakes all the time, or somebody is doing something.
That is it's very similar to the smiley face killer. That's kind of what they're saying. Because right now they're saying that there is no signs of trauma yet, but it also just sounds like these bodies keep getting pulled out of the lake and they are really holding close to the vest what they're finding, because they're not saying anything, but the investigations are moving past that this was I believe it's the term wrongful death or accidental death. They're moving away from that, but we don't know what they know yet.
We don't know. Christopher Pugh, 21, he was found actually back in 2019. He had some blows to the head and bruised hands.
Yes.
It does look like some of these people might be members of the LGBT community.
Yes.
So maybe there's something with that. Maybe it's either way, these are young men who look to be totally able-bodied and strong, and they are all ending up dead in a lake.
Yes.
That's all we know. So,
that is all we know. I just want to keep your head on a swivel if you're in Austin, because you never know. Truly, like we actually, despite our callousness at times because of being comedians, we care about you fucking pieces of shit. And you need to actually think about when you're drunk. Like, just think about your circumstances. Don't wear headphones. I don't know.
I mean, also, you should be able to walk around.
You should be
drunk in Austin, Texas. So anyway, just be careful out there, because it does seem like a trend is going on.
But we don't know yet.
Not good.
Truly, we don't know what it is yet, but just make sure you know, any information, send to sidestories@lpotl@gmail.com.
Yeah, so Texas police are patrolling the waters by boat, and there's more people out, I guess, as you just said, Henry, on the lookout. So hopefully, and if this is one person, hopefully they catch the motherfucker soon.
And if they're true Texas police, then we know a lot of what they're going to say is, his head just did that.
His head did that.
Yeah, I don't know what heads do that. So who fucking knows?
Who knows? But then again, there's some great hardened Texas cops too.
There sometimes. Haven't seen some in the news recently.
Well,
I haven't really seen a lot of coverage of that.
No, but Hell or High Water is a great movie if you want.
Again,
Texas
for fictional police. That's an incredible story of a police officer.
It's a great movie. All right.
Speaking of heads, all right. Favorite story of the week.
Uh-oh.
Now, this story is fucked up, and they don't know what the H is going on.
Something's bad.
Over in India. Now, this is in New Delhi. I prefer Old Delhi.
Don't do it.
Now, a couple beheaded themselves with homemade guillotine in a ritual sacrifice.
Guillotine. I don't think it's good.
Yeah, you got to prepare yourself for the afterlife.
38 years old and 35-year-olds. They were survived by 2 children, parents, and relatives.
No,
I don't, man.
This
All
shit's wild,
It
dog.
is.
Now, these guys, there's a couple, oh man, should I try to pronounce their names?
No. Give it a go. Good, no, try.
Hemubai Makwana, 38 years old, and his wife, Hansahen, 35. They both
job.
died by decapitation after using this homemade bladed mechanism. Now, what they did, this is wild. So they created this whole ritual space. And there was a fire that they built. Now, fire is sacred to Hinduism.
Love
right?
the fire. It's a fire altar.
And to many religions, it's a purification act. Don't know. But what's awesome
I
is
don't
that
know,
they
but
were
awesome.
at the top of this. They built a ramp. The two of them got into the machine.
At the same time,
I guess Papa Bear let the fucking rope go,
oh,
chop their heads off with the machine. Heads roll into the fire to be consumed by said flames. It is fucking metal as shit. I'm going to do the same thing
I don't
when I'm
know.
85 years old. That's fucking crazy. But we don't know what the sacrifice was for. We know that a suicide note was left for the family, which is like, we don't know what the hell, what happened there. We don't know. We haven't talked about why or what the actual thing was. But what I actually did not know was that human sacrifice recently has been having a moment.
It's having a moment.
It's been having a Brendan Fraser moment.
That's
in
great.
India recently, where there is another story that was fucking wild by a man named Bhagaval Singh, that was a poet and a leftist sympathizer. This is according to, I don't know, I might be, again, fully deep
I'm not
Indian
even sure
political
what
waters.
I don't know what
no
that
fucking
means
clue.
that could mean like they're Nazis.
I don't know. I don't know. But a man that was a poet and his wife, they created a team where they kidnapped and beheaded 2 women as a part of a human sacrifice for prosperity in life. Where they went and they tortured these 2 people and chopped them up. But it's a crazy story.
Again,
and this is why, they need Marvel.
Yeah, maybe they do need Marvel.
I feel like we need to give them some more
say,
content. They need some content. The streamers really got to get in there. We're seeing an open window. These people,
Bollywood is starting to crush. I can get into some Bollywood.
Oh yeah, dude.
So apparently, again, this is according to a Daily Mail story. They say black magic is still practiced in parts of India, and the point is to aid in fertility, bring wealth, affect the weather, or cure people of illnesses. So that's what they say. But it doesn't. It doesn't affect the weather. It could cure you of an illness if you no longer have a head. And I guess if you did it for
this cold has been fucking killing me, man. Be like,
we haven't sacrificed a body. God damn it, man.
Ah, shit.
April showers, bro. You didn't kill fucking Wendy, dude.
Oh, fuck. The groundhog. I was supposed to rape the groundhog.
Oh, that's not.
I need to end this winter.
We already had our former mayor in New York, Bill de Blasio, already killed a groundhog by dropping it on his fucking head. That guy sucked. All right.
Oh yeah, I like it. And this is according to a commenter on this. Middle East, Hollywood. Just when you think every weirdness known to man has been thought of.
Shut up, commenter.
I'm just comparing it. What, you're comparing it to like?
I don't know.
Like your oat milk?
Yeah, I know. What's he talking? Interestingly enough, also not to move on a little bit in almost
more like Holly Weird.
I was almost going to make this next guy hero of the week, but he's not because it turns out he stole $200,000 from his family. So this guy was in Oregon.
This story is actually kind of like there's layers to it because I like how the police are involved. People can't roll it out. The police just don't know what to do.
No, because it's not illegal.
They're like, how is this a crime?
How is this a crime? So we're doing in Oregon. He's driving on the highway. He took $200,000 of the money that belonged to his parents. It was all in cash, $100 bills. He just starts going full fucking hubba Joker on it and just throws it out his car window.
Hubba. Who do you love? Who do you trust?
People who were behind him, of course, because everyone is absolutely in desperate need of money right now, pull over and start collecting the $100 bills. The family has said, if you did collect any of the $100 bills, we would like them back.
Dude, this guy,
which I don't think is going to happen.
He, again, I don't know if he's running for local office, but it kind of sounds like he had this sort of a positive mental breakdown in a way where he drained the savings of his entire family.
Yeah, I think it was bad.
But the idea of so the cops said they saw him on the side of the road because they just show up to absolute chaos.
Total chaos.
The whole highway was backed up. That's where they showed up because it was dangerous. They said the people showed up and they just see money everywhere. And this guy is just throwing money at the side of his car. And obviously people are scrambling to grab it and do all this type of shit. And the cops come because they don't know what to do because they go up to, they're like, is this your money? And legally it was his, I get not really, but kind of, he had access to it.
I think you
so
kind
he
of
got it. I'm certain that this is going to play out in court, but he had to go, he took out the money from his family, and they're like, he's like, yeah, I'm just giving people money because I'm just fucking loco like that. And they're like, all right. And he said the main issue was that, well, you're creating a traffic problem that we need to clear up. This is all like gunking up the works.
It is. Colin Davis McCarthy, he's a 38-year-old man. That's who did this.
Wow.
He said that he just wanted to spread a little bit of joy. He says, quote, I just want to bless others with the gifts of money.
I just, if you're out there, man, side stories, lpotl@gmail.com. I want to talk to you. How do we get some of this money?
Yes.
Because we'll be good with it. And maybe what it is, if he can secure a bunch of money, we could give it to somebody who really needs it. Like Biden.
There you go.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Oh, what a lucky people we are.
Sitting right down in Nancy Pelosi's pussy.
Oh, there you go. Now you got her. So one witness said it was dangerous just because there was a bunch of people walking the streets of the fucking highway.
Oh, yeah. Hurting their free. You hear. But like, because that's my thing, right? I'm on the low income side. Maybe I'm like got nothing to do that day. My buddy runs up to me and he's just like,
I'm stopping.
Free money on the highway?
Yeah, we're going. Because
I'm going.
That's beer. That's a bunch of, I mean, for me, that's what I would buy with it.
If you told me now, and we're doing well, if you told me now that there's free money on the highway, I'm going to go get the free money.
It was kind of crazy, though, because some people were running from shoulder to shoulder of the interstate.
Yes.
Waiting for cars to pass.
That's where it's bad. But the family, they're not happy.
No, they're not, because they said, he wasn't supposed to do that. That was all the money.
Well, that's technically what happened with Gilles de Rais.
What?
This is basically a very minor version of the Gilles de Rais story, of the fact that he just spent all of his like generations of wealth. Like he just spent it all in several years. And that's why they ended up, whether or not you believe they put the fix in or whether or not he was a little too curious in his downstairs pants for the children's sake.
His family says they're now penniless. So they lost all their money.
Not good.
And then McCarthy, he told the police that he had gained the money by draining his family's shared bank account. But then the police did say it's unlikely that they will get it back.
No, absolutely not. Because you can probably ask the bank, and the bank's going to be like, well, you pulled it out. You probably should have given that loose cannon that you had involved there that somehow had the password. You probably should have changed that password to that bank account.
Yeah. So anyway, that's because
they're not going to help. Don't worry. The bank is definitely not going to help unless everybody freaks out. But I still feel like the
bank's not going to help.
Because it's not fraud, really.
No, he just threw a bunch of money out this window, which you can do.
You can do.
You can do whatever you want with your money. So you can throw it out. And I mean, the biggest issue here was, again, the traffic jam.
But what about the other people that the accounts belong to? Do you think that they have any sort of standing about trying to get any of that money back?
In a joint, I think if it's joint, I think that you're like, I trust him. He's not going to do that. He won't take $200,000 out of my account. I think it's all of theirs. And I think he just took his man. He's like, now it's all mine.
Now it's all mine, and now it's everybody's.
It's going to make for awkward family dinners. And, this guy probably has a lot of explaining to do. And
I mean, Thanksgiving is not going to be good.
If he was 11 years old, he would have been Hero of the Week.
Oh, yes.
But
if he was 11 years old,
he's 38 years old. So
this is some form of revenge.
Something horrible happened to that family.
He did. This is some kind of equalizing thing. I feel like this story is going to open up wider in a way that we don't know. I want to find out what this guy's background is and why he did this.
Also, just lastly, a massive explosion in Texas killed about $28 million worth of cows. It's because did you see this in South Fork Dairy Farm? The building blew up because of cow farts.
Oh my God. Well, it's because it wasn't properly ventilated?
Yes, the cows fart. So it was like full of whatever I forget, what's the name of that gas? Comes out of your asshole? Methane. So the whole thing was so full of cow farts, and then something like sparked, and then the entire building went up, and then like 18,000 cows.
Jesus Christ. Honestly,
18,000 cows were
not to be
burned.
anything, but it probably smelled great.
What do you mean?
Just that delicious roast and beef. Yum,
it's
yum.
farts.
Yeah, but
it
the
smells
farts
like
are what cause the fire. Yeah, but the fart smell goes as soon as it explodes.
Look at that. You think that's going to smell good, buddy? That ain't good.
Oh, I feel like the chemical stuff would really override all the roasting beef smell, but
Yeah.
But still, the idea of all that meat, delicious,
Well, according
grade A Angus steak,
Well,
sizzling right there. Self-sizzling Angus steak.
I
That
don't.
is what I like to see.
I don't think that this is
beef
edible.
cooks itself with its own farts.
The Castro County Sheriff Sal Rivera said there's some that survived. There's some that are probably injured to the point where they'll all have to be destroyed.
Oh,
So the
that's
cow
sad.
farts-
So you're gonna have a bunch of Phantom of the Opera cows walking around them like just burnt and be like, no one will love me except for Christine, because she will understand my nature due to music, which is also closing this week. Phantom's closing.
It is? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
No, Phantom is finally closing. It's actually very sad for me.
Isn't it like the oldest play on Broadway?
Yep. Well, Cats
Why is it
was.
closing?
It's closing because they're fucking because the
People aren't going to
Zoomers.
Phantom?
It's TikTok. Short
not TikTok.
attention spans. That's what it is, man. It's
It's one of the most
fucking-
famous.
No, it's hustle culture. Killed Phantom of the Opera. I don't know what happened. I think it's that there hasn't been a lot of like sympathy for ugly guys in a while.
Yeah, maybe
Because
not.
Phantom is about, obviously the most toxic boyfriend of all time, blah, 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 blah. But because, again, he was made a
Six.
villain because his face was so disfigured. And no one would dare try to understand his inner life. Poor Eric. He will never be loved, will he? And that's why he has to take and take and take.
Oh, isn't that sad?
But I find it very sad. I wish that, I loved Phantom. I've seen it several times. I love the sequel
It'll
to
come back.
Phantom.
It'll come back.
I don't know, but then it's going to have like Harry Styles in it. And
That's
he's
great.
but he's going to wear like, I don't know.
Phantom.
I guess.
All right, everyone.
It's
It's gonna be. I'm just surprised. Like, don't end it. What else? What's filling the void in Broadway? Just keep Phantom.
No, they have stuff like, I want to say they have Real Housewives of Broadway now, and they've got
probably,
like,
honestly.
what's it, Hamilton 4,
Oh god.
where we got to go and listen to Abraham Lincoln rap about how
I
he
can't.
actually loves black people. And
I know.
but he's played by a black guy, and that's interesting. And you have to go like, wow, what's happening here? And then Hamilton 5 is all about JFK, about how his head just did that.
Happy people
And they
would
have
be-
the whole Secret Service team doing like they're like fighting over the body in a tap dance number.
Just happy the ladies of the Upper West Side can say, "Oh, I love hip hop. Hamilton's one of my favorites."
I mean, I'm really happy that it brought hip hop to a group of angel donators that would have never have even thought of a hip or a hop just due to the
No.
brittleness of their bones.
All right, let's do Hero of the Week. Oh my God. Guinness Book of World Records has just named this Chihuahua named Pearl the shortest Chihuahua of all time, aka the world's shortest dog.
I'm not
of
even.
all time.
I have no issues with this.
A 2-year-old female Chihuahua
He's shorter
named
than
Pearl.
a dollar bill.
Shorter than a dollar bill. Shorter than a popsicle stick. He measures 3.59 inches in height. Shorter than a popsicle stick and a standard TV remote.
Do you see with his little jewels on? She's
No.
got jewels on.
She is
You look at
super
this whole
cute.
photo shoot. She's next to a
Yeah,
fancy high
there-
heel.
There you go. That's what you want.
That's so cute.
She's related to the previous holder of the shortest dog title, that is Miracle Millie, who measured 3.8 inches in height. So this is a great dog lineage that this little pup Pearl is coming from. According
So
to the
cute.
Guinness Book of World Records, Pearl qualified for the title after her vet at Crystal Creek Animal Hospital in Orlando, Florida, used a dog measuring wicket to determine her height.
I feel like
And I
dog
think
measuring wicket.
After
There's
two,
a full wicket for dog measuring.
yeah, I don't know. I guess
Fine. It's fine.
she's as small as a ball, and
Well, do you know the original, the terrier that measured the smallest dog of all time by the name, it was owned by Arthur Marples, they never named it. It measured 2.8 inches in height, 3.75 inches in length. It died when it was 1 year old.
Oh, that doesn't count. It's not even done growing.
I
Don't
guess
they
not.
grow until 2 years old, or maybe even a little bit beyond? I don't know. But anyway, there's also a dog named Spike who loved Doritos and porch napping. They were another Chihuahua. They were really short. They were a 22-year-old
cute.
mixed breed pup, but now that title's gone because Pearl got it.
You know what
And
I
it's
like?
competitive.
You know what I like about Pearl? She hasn't contributed to the chaos of America in the last several years.
No, she hasn't. No,
And
she
that's
hasn't.
for that's hero enough.
Absolutely.
And she's just there to wear jewelry. She's got a little sweater. She's
Sure.
smaller than a water bottle.
Yeah.
That's sure next to that water bottle. That's cute as fuck.
Yeah, that is cute.
Honestly, hasn't said a single thing about trans people,
Probably
which is
getting-
extremely nice.
Probably getting treated better than most people, but
Yes.
that's where some people get upset, and I do understand that. I don't like when people will money to their dogs, but in this case, who cares? Pearl's just a little ass dog.
I like it because it just really shows just how like money is just fake. And you
Unless you
can't
really
give
need
it to a dog.
But
Some people really need
Quite-
it, but that's
quite
why
real.
you need to kill that dog. Unfortunately, that's kind of on you. If
You think you
if
wanna
you can
kill
get
Pearl.
access to a dog, I'm saying to a dog that has multiple millions of dollars, it's kind of on you to figure out a way to insinuate yourself into that dog circle.
Yeah.
Find a way to gain the owner of that dog's trust. Get a health insurance policy put out on that dog.
I
Get
think they
yourself
do.
in the new dog will, and then kill everybody involved in that entire group. But that's on you.
Yep.
That's about you pulling yourself up by your own bootstraps and making opportunities for yourself.
I think that's what happened. Remember when that old crusty biatch died that no one liked? She gave all of her money to her dog.
Which one?
She was old and mean. And no one
Most
liked
of
her.
them are.
Yeah.
Most of them are. Now let's get some listener emails. First of all, I want to give big ups to the people who found me. Remember the ghost potatoes?
Of course.
But I did have someone just say, probably it's mice.
Oh.
Now here's another story.
That's it, huh?
Here's the debunkers we got here, guys.
Wow.
They're just saying it's probably just mice.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to be transparent here. And
I know you are.
you guys, you look to us for info, obviously.
I don't know
You're
about
looking
that.
for us for the hard news. You're looking for us to keep data up and tight, and I promise you that. Here's a paralysis piss demon story. Now, I need to tell the story because I currently have to blood pressure medication piss so bad.
You're pissing 20 times a day.
You're yellow right now. Like, I'm just seeing a yellow filter over everything, how badly I need to pee.
Well, I had to pee in my car the other day after our Levity Live performance. We got stuck in traffic. It does happen sometimes.
He just said that into a microphone.
It does happen sometimes.
Ben Kissel,
No,
before the
we're
show,
moving-
Ken, as a homeowner, business owner, told me that he tried his best to hold it, but he was 2 minutes away from his home in
I couldn't
traffic.
get past my fupa to unbutton my pants.
And he just peed in his car. Fernando, your boss,
No, it's fine. It happens.
owner of a Chevy
Fernando's
Silverado.
shaking his head like it happens.
Do you just randomly piss?
No.
If you have to, you have to. I couldn't get past my fupa.
You couldn't get out of the car. You couldn't have Travis hop in and you go on the side of the road?
No, Travis was driving because I'm at Bud Lights. Because we did our show at Levity Live. It was great, and everyone came out. Everyone in the whole town came out. It was like the Music Man.
Just sitting in silence.
Fine.
Because I just want everybody to
I
hear
couldn't
that he
get
said
past my
it.
fupa.
I actually am really surprised he even said it to all
I
of
don't think
you.
it's that big of a deal.
You don't? Side stories, LPODL
It
at
happened.
gmail.com. When's the last
If you
time
have to,
When's the last time you just let yourself piss yourself?
you don't let yourself. That's the whole point. It was supposed to be a 45-minute drive. It took 90 minutes because of traffic.
I am wasting valuable piss moments for myself.
All right, get on with it.
All right. Now, this is for years. I've experienced terrifying migraines and experiences with a paralysis demon, struggling to wake up from a man in black choking me, ooh, daddy, or clawing my chest, all while my body kicks and thrashes to retake control. But recently, I express it to my doctor because now I have to pee several times a night. I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, you do.
It's called sarcasm.
I know
This certainly, she said, is in part due to many years of heavy alcohol use and pots of coffee that have now ruined my bladder, according to this man. This was he saying it ruined his bladder. I think it's only made my bladder more fun.
I mean, maybe as we get older, I think the bladder is a little weaker.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. Yeah. I went to go see Beau Was Afraid. I pissed 4 times. I was afraid. Great movie.
That's a lot.
Great movie. Really,
All right.
very long. 3-hour movie.
Woo!
So now I have come to realize that when I was in a deep sleep and needing to pee, that my mind will conjure up terrifying nightmares to wake me up so I don't piss myself.
Yeah.
Which I have those, but I have mine are I'm in a bathroom in the dream and I'm about to piss.
And then you wake up and you go,
like, yep.
Yes.
For example, last night I dreamed a dark figure held the motor of a chainsaw without the protruding blade mount, but with the cutting blade wrapped around my neck and proceeded to saw my head off. My head convulsed and my legs kicked until I was finally able to wake my body up. And I realized I had to pee.
Isn't the pee now? I mean, again, I'm not going to be holier than thou because I'm not going to do that. But I feel like I don't need a nightmare to wake myself up. I feel it.
No, yeah, but he's
I'm like,
saying that it's how it's all works. And because you know how like sometimes the alarm, in my mind, the alarm sometimes works its way to my dreams. I've had those.
Of course.
Where like I'm all of a sudden in a bank and the alarm's going off. I've literally had that dream and then you realize that you've just
Oh,
the
my-
alarm's been going for
My
15 minutes.
least favorite, and all of us have it, is the dream where you're getting ready to go, and you're like, okay, I'm getting ready to go, but you're still sleeping.
Oh, it's so
And then you wake
weird
up and you're like, I
and
haven't put
sad.
my socks on
That's
yet.
like from
God
school.
damn it.
That's like back in the day. I haven't had one of those.
Those
in a
are
long time.
anxiety
Oh
dreams.
yeah, oh very much so.
Okay.
Anyway, another one. This is another starchy mystery. I live in a snowy town in Canada. It was the second day of snow that season, and I had pulled my winter boots out of storage the day before. I wore them that whole day, took them off when I got home from work, tucked those bad boys into the shoe rack, and continued on with my evening. Next morning, I woke up and got ready for work. And when I went to put my foot into my boot, I felt something that wasn't right. Inside my left boot was about a half a cup of uncooked rice. I've absolutely no idea where this rice came from. I live with two other people who swear up and down they were not involved with the rice. And I believe them. All doors were locked. No one heard anything in the night. Not even our super reactive chihuahua made a peep.
Wow.
And that is actually key.
That is key.
I found the bag of rice in the cupboard where it should have been, undisturbed. This mystery has left me absolutely baffled with only one conclusion. It's a rice ghost. Or rice, hey, it could be a rice serial killer living in your home.
We don't know.
I haven't had any starch-based phenomena since this incident, but I have to admit, it did spook me a little. So just a warning to everyone out there, keep an eye on your starches, because you never know when you could be haunted by a grain ghoul or a potato poltergeist.
Wow, I like this guy's alliteration.
I like this, but honestly, where did that rice come from? I don't know.
We don't know. Certainly not from the weddings. You don't throw rice anymore. Now
That's
weddings,
actually, now I believe that it's been debunked.
It's rebunked?
That now I think that they can eat rice. They just were, for a while, they were fighting against it.
There was I would say cook it.
Please.
Wads of rice.
So first of all, I want to say, if you are in the Los Angeles area and you're hearing this before the show come out, 4/19, we are at the Pack Theater for Classy Night Out. Me and Ed Larson enjoying ourselves. We're going to get fucking super weird and loosey-goosey. But for 4/20, to celebrate the holiday, go to Spring Hill Jack Coffee and buy anything, because all proceeds are going to Last Prisoner Project, which we work with here at LPN. They're great, and they're helping people get back on their feet after years of being in jail unfairly for marijuana, and helping those that are still in jail, up to 40,000 people, to get them out. So go buy some Spring Hill Jack Coffee on 4/20, and all proceeds go straight to that sticky icky. I literally have to end this episode. I must piss.
You must piss. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for listening.
And
Hail
wow,
yourselves.
welcome to 40. This is called This Is 40, all right? And
Yes,
love
he's growing
every
up.
day if you're under 39 years old, because you can control your piss flow, right?
You're
Love
still
that about
under
yourself.
30. You are still 38 years old.
I know.
You're aging yourself.
But know for a fact, every day you live, you get a day closer to when your bladder couldn't possibly give a shit about your schedule or your life or your family. It doesn't care what you've done. And then you'll laugh because one day maybe you'll chew peace like Kissel has, and you'll just fucking piss yourself because you will. Because
Who
that's what real
cares?
peace. That's what peace is.
That's what peace
That's
is.
an actual
I've
peace
stopped
is.
caring about a lot of shit.
No, we can
Because
tell.
you have to. You
and
have
I
to.
do as well.
Because we can only
Look at
care
how-
about what's in our control.
My blood pressure is 130/60.
You're doing fantastic. All right, everyone. Hail yourselves.
Hail Satan.
We'll talk to you soon.
Help me. Come.
Go Pete.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.